Hi again, Thunder Nation. Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Talk. Reagan Cleaves alongside this week's guest, Nick Nardecchia. We're here at Village Inn on the corner of Ridge and Central, one of 5 Wichita area locations, 3 here in the city, 1 down in Derby and 1 up in Hutch as well. Just a reminder, on Wednesdays, you get a free slice of fruit pie with a purchase of anything here at all the Village Inn locations. First of all, Nick, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to have a fellow Michigander on this week's edition. What's it like moving from Michigan down to Kansas?
It's definitely a little bit of a change. I played in Topeka, I think 5 years back, so I'm used to it a little bit. But it's windy, that's for sure. Yeah. And just recently, I got a taste of what it's like in Michigan with all the snow. Oh, yeah. But every day is different, honestly. One day you'll wake up, it's nice, but I don't mind it. I just go with the flow, and it's been good.
Yeah, for sure. I know back home's been getting hit with a ton of snow.
Yes, it has, for sure. It's been bad.
Yeah, and we got a little bit of taste of that, but kind of looking back at the last weekend you guys had against Kansas City, a couple of rough parts. Obviously, you don't like dropping the 2 weeks, but I thought you guys overall played a really good stretch of periods toward the end of that game on Saturday to the start of the game on Sunday. I think everything kind of clicked for you guys. What was the mentality in the room? What let you guys come out like that?
I think just stick to the same game plan. We played those guys a lot, and I think the main goal was just keep doing what we do. Third periods, we have good pushback, so it didn't go our way, but I think statistically, like Rammer told us today, we kind of owned them. We did good, but we'll have another chance at them, so we'll be ready for that.
You got a lot of chances against Kansas City coming up over the next couple of weeks. Kind of looking at your line, you've got Blackwell and Smitty on that line together. You guys seem to have gelled really, really well over the last couple of months. What's it been like working with those guys on the line?
It's been great. Smitty brings kind of more of a veteran status and keeps me and Blackie in the loop with everything. And Blackie he works his butt off, so it's good to have those guys. And yeah, we've been doing good. So I just want to keep the success going.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, this is your rookie season. How have you felt the transition to the pro level has gone for you?
It's been pretty smooth, I would say, coming from college. In the CCHA where I was, it's more just dump and chase. So coming here, there's more style, more time. So it's been great, and I think I've been adjusting pretty well.
Yeah, what's been the hardest part of that adjustment for you?
I would say there's some players who are definitely talented in our league. Some guys on AHL, NHL deals, just keeping up with them. But it's great to kind of compare yourself with them, try to stick with them. So it's nice.
For sure, especially as you look forward in your career. I mean, you mentioned back at the beginning you spent some time in Topeka. What was that like, your time in the NOL?
It was great. First year was there as my rookie season, so I had a lot of older guys on the team, and I learned a lot from them. But I thought I found success there. The coach trusted me early, so built me a lot of confidence, and then ended up in Lincoln the year after, so it was great.
Well, there you go, and you're back in Kansas for your professional career.
Yeah, couldn't get enough. Excited.
Exactly. Kind of looking back to growing up, you grew up in Michigan, just outside of Detroit. Tell us a little bit about yourself growing
up. Just hockey was always the number one thing growing up. Been playing since I was 4, but I like to get outdoors, spend time with my dad and his buddies. We go hunting, fishing. So just stuff like that growing up. Always had fun. My parents always made sure whatever I wanted to do, they would kind of let me do it, and it was fun.
Yeah, fair enough. Speaking of fishing and hunting, do you have a favorite type of hunting, favorite type of fishing?
Hunting, just mostly deer hunting. My dad has some property up north towards Big Rapids, actually, where we go hunting. And then fishing, I like ice fishing better than normal fishing. It's just more fun.
Fair enough. For those Kansans that don't know much about ice fishing, what's that all about?
It's basically the same as fishing. All you do is it's a lot colder, and you go out on the ice, cut holes, and kind of just sit there and jig instead of casting. Just drop it down, and like I said, it's cold, but it's fun when you get a group of friends to go and you get a big shanty and you sit under it. So it's always fun.
And you don't fall in?
No, you don't. Some people have fallen in, but I'm keep it smart. I walk on the white ice, the thick ice.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Safety first.
Safety first, always. Yep.
You mentioned Ferris State. Obviously, you grew up in the Detroit area. You go play college hockey on the west side. Any differences between the east and the west side of the state?
I'd say there's still a lot of snow on the west side over there, but Ferris was great. I kind of decided to go there because I lived away for 2 years, playing juniors, obviously. So Ferris was a 3-hour drive from home. Could come back whenever on the weekends, stuff like that. And like I said, the hunting property was about 30 minutes away, so I got to enjoy that the 4 years I was there. So
Yeah,
it's a great spot overall.
lots of escapes out to hunt.
Yeah, it was awesome just being close to home and stuff like that. So it's great.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great state, and there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
So, talking a little bit more about your Ferris State career, you played a lot. You played for a program that not a lot of people know about. It's a smaller program in the NCAA Division II school, but it's got a lot of legacy. And obviously, was it Nick Kunitz?
Chris Kunitz,
Yeah,
yes, he
Chris
was there.
Kunitz
Yep,
played there.
an alumni.
What's it like playing at a place that not a lot of people know about, but it's also got such a rich hockey history?
Yeah, that's the great part about it. Honestly, we're the only Division I sport there. So, but there's so much culture and history behind it. And yeah, it was kind of a while ago, but playing for the coaching staff that has been through all that, it was a great experience, I would say. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of coaching staff, Bob Daniels was there for seems like an eternity,
Mm-hmm.
and what was it like playing under a guy that's been around hockey that long?
It was good. It was like I said, he's seen it all. So just having him and the other staff, they put trust in me early too. So I credit a lot to them. Honestly, they helped me a lot throughout my career and kind of got me here. So it's been great.
Fair enough. And you mentioned being the only Division I program on campus. There's a lot of Division II programs, and that football team has been very good over the last couple of years. Did you ever get to go out to any of those games?
Yeah, we always would catch tailgate. All the Division II sports in Ferris. I think basketball, everything there was top of Division II. So it was nice to see those teams catch success, and I would go to some games. It was good.
Any crazy stories from those tailgates?
I wouldn't say anything crazy. Just the rival there is Grand Valley State, so I think I went to one of those games and seeing that rivalry is pretty cool. Even in Division II, like they still get after it, so it's fun to watch.
Yeah, the Anchorbone Classic's always fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Always fun to tune into. Nick Nardecchia joining us here on Coffee Talk. Don't forget about Free Pie Wednesdays at all 5 Wichita area locations. Kind of shifting now to away from the rink a little bit. I mean, we already talked about hunting and fishing, but what's your favorite thing to do on an off day?
An off day, mostly just relax. Since I've been coming back here away from school, I've been playing the video game a little more, play with my buddies back home just to stay in the loop. So stuff like that. If not, I'll just sit around, maybe read, relax. That's about it.
Do you have a favorite game?
Favorite game. Right now, I've been playing NHL with my buddies back home, so it never fails. So I'll go with NHL, yeah.
Is there a particular team you play with?
No, we do like online,
Okay.
So it's just random. Yeah, just 3 guys, 3v3, so it's fun.
Yeah, online stick and puck.
Yeah, just like that.
So I was looking back in preparation for this interview and watching the Meet the Team interview you did with Wichita Wagyu a little bit ago. You mentioned something about an insurance exam.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mentioned that. That's when I was more on the grind studying it. I need to get back to it, but my brother just started his own, he branched off and started his own side of Farm Bureau on the Metro Detroit area. Nice. So he kind of recruited me to study for my license, but I just got out of school, so I was kind of been taking a break, but I'll definitely get it done, and it's something that I could see myself doing after hockey, for sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
When kind of now shifting on to like a more rapid fire and no pressure, you don't have to think, you don't have to go rapid fire.
No problem.
Just bunch of different questions to get help the fans get to know you a little bit better. First of all, do you have any sort of superstitions or a game day type routine?
Nothing crazy. I think I used to, and I kind of got away from that because I found myself on game days taking it too serious. But when I get to the rink, I'll do the same thing: tape my stick, coffee, stretch, and then play sewer soccer with the boys. That's about it.
Fair enough.
Simple.
The simpler the better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You look at your career over juniors in college, and what's the craziest thing you've seen on the ice, whether it be game or practice?
I've seen I don't want to go down the path, but I've seen a lot of injuries. Just seeing stuff like guys get hurt and stuff like that just makes you want to put on a mouth guard or just be extra cautious out there. But I've seen a lot of great memories throughout those years too, so I can't complain.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite hockey memory?
Favorite. I'd say going back when I was really young, playing for probably the Macomb Mustangs. I always go back to that. Just won. I think we won every game that year.
Yeah.
So and that's when hockey was at its peak. Like just getting into it, it was awesome, right?
Exactly. It's always fun when you're a kid to get out there and play, and you're just doing it for the love of the game.
Yep, for sure. Yep.
Do you have a favorite arena that you've played in throughout your career?
Yeah. I would say I played at Van Andel in Grand Rapids for the GLI in college. So I would go the GLI Van Andel Arena, or we played at Munn one year at Ferris, so the Michigan State Arena, close to home too. So
speaking of both Michigan State and the GLI, you guys beat them in the first round of the GLI that year.
Yes,
right?
we did. My sophomore year, we beat them in the first game, and we went to the finals against Western Michigan.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Not very good. They had a really good team that year, but it was great to beat State. They were ranked pretty high that year too, so it was great to get that win.
I think they were ranked number 11, and you guys were unranked. So
Yeah, we were unranked.
Pretty big upset win.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What do you have a favorite movie or movie quote?
Movie quote. I could think of 1,000. I hear them every day in the locker room. But favorite movie, I would go with probably Miracle on Ice or like Remember the Titans. I just remember always growing up, those were the best movies.
The underdog story.
The underdog. That's how it's always been.
Exactly.
So, yep.
Exactly. Do you have a favorite band?
Band. I can listen to any type of music, but band-wise, I mean, Led Zeppelin maybe. Nice. Go along those lines. Maybe Queen. Like I don't listen to bands too crazy, but
fair enough. But like the older style rock.
Yeah, older style for sure. That's what
Kind of branching off that, do you have a favorite guilty pleasure song?
Not one that comes off the top of my head, but I mean, play some Katy Perry, something along that lines. I bet. Something like that.
Do you have favorite animal?
Favorite animal? Say a dog. Just love dogs.
Yep. Do you have a dog or?
Yeah, I do. I have a dog back home. Her name's Tia. She's a little Yorkie. She's my mom's favorite. Yeah.
Fair enough. It's always the parents.
It's always the mom.
Yeah. My parents had a dog for years and they just got another one, so I totally get that.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite snack? Favorite dessert? Something along those lines?
Favorite dessert? I could go with. I like ice cream, just simple ice cream.
Yeah, any type of flavor, vanilla, chocolate?
I'm simple, vanilla. Maybe throw a brownie on top of it too.
Brownie a la mode are always.
Yep, awesome. Mm-hmm.
Do you have an ideal breakfast?
Ideal breakfast. I mean, I'd probably come here and get the 2-2-2. That's what I usually get. Just scrambled eggs, toast, bacon, and hash browns.
Is that what we're gonna have after this?
Probably, yeah.
There you go. Final question before we get into this week's games. Favorite pizza topping?
I would say pepperoni, but I'll switch it up. I like bacon. Bacon's pretty good on. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Don't hear bacon a lot.
Yeah.
But that's a good one out of left field there.
Yeah, pretty good.
So you're coming up along into a big stretch of games. You guys played the 3 and 4 here this weekend, then you play the 4 and 5 next weekend against Allen and Idaho. You guys are tied with Rapid City in the standings right now. What's the key for you guys in this upcoming week?
I think stick to our plan. I think we've been doing really good lately. Just didn't get the result this weekend, I would say. But I think if we just stick to our plan, and obviously this week is huge for us being close to Rapid City, and I think we have a really good chance at it. But just play our game and have fun with it. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have fun and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that was Nick Nardecchia here on another edition of Coffee Talk. Don't forget about Free Pie Wednesdays, free slice of fruit pie with any purchase at any of the 5 Village Inn locations. We'll see you next time here from Village.